This may come as a surprise to you, but you don't have to be good at everything or have everything going just perfectly in your life. That's right. Instead, knowing your weaknesses can help you identify your strengths and where you need to find help or the protections, as I mentioned before. It may seem counterintuitive, but knowing your weaknesses helps you become a better person, identify where you are passionate, and where you will be truly successful. Here's a simple yet great exercise I like to do to stay in touch with what the core of my weaknesses really are. I want you to take out your project book and create a list. Write down areas in your personal and professional life that you believe or think are your weak areas. What are your real weaknesses? Consciously focus on how you currently see your weaknesses. Make sure to base this on what you're doing in your life right now, rather than focusing on your past or future desires. Next, and here comes the fun part, time to once again through a slightly morphed version of the two-way mirror exercise from level 1. This is where we talk about the other side of the mirror. Think about someone in your life that you are seriously close to, a best friend, a family member, or someone you trust. This could be the same person from your ego two-way exercise or someone new. I want you to get in touch with that person, mano-y-mano, face-to-face. And again, you can even do this on Skype if you want to, if they aren't close to you. But it's really important that you reach out to this person where you can actually see each other. Now I want you to ask them to be brutally honest with you, and I want you to have them write a counter list without actually seeing what you wrote down of what they think as your weaknesses. Again, as with your ego, this may be hard for you to see and hear, but self-reflection can lead you to a few answers. In fact, getting an outside view will help you either solidify your observations or can shatter a few of the illusions you may have about your strengths and weaknesses. Next, I want you to compare each of the lists, their list and yours. And when you're comparing this, I want you to do it when you're face to face. Do they match up, or are you seeing some surprises? For example, did you think you were strong in one area, but on the other person's list that didn't seem to be the case? Mismatching like this generally pops up when you're telling yourself something like this one way, but an outside, objective view reveals your real strengths and weaknesses instead. Lastly, take a few minutes to analyze any surprises or mismatches across these two lists. Why do you think that some of these mismatches showed up? What is it that was different? If there are mismatches, is it possible that you think certain things are your strengths, but in truth they aren't? Think about that, and write your thoughts down, and write your feelings down, and write your observations down in your project book.